Hello, guys. It's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. So I decided that I would work out tonight. I did my uh, arms workout where I worked my biceps, triceps, shoulders. So I did that. And then I decided that I would do a um, a ab and core workout. So I have not done the ab and core workout in I think it was like maybe a month or so ago that I did the workout. And I decided to just go ahead and do it because I just felt like, why not try doing it? So I decided to try it again. Now, crazy thing, guys, that I found out today was I found out that the ab and core workout that I did, so I have another core workout that I've done, and there's a difference between that one and this one. So the other core workout, that one, I'm kind of used to, but this other ab and core workout is different. So you guys may remember this if you're subscribed to me because the ab and core workout I just got finished doing is actually the one I did a month or so ago. And that was the one where you guys saw me in the shorts. And it's like one of my shorts. And I was doing the prison squats. And those things were hard. And basically it was an experience. So that was a super hard workout. Now, since I did the ab and core workout today, one thing I found out is that I didn't know it was a HIIT workout. Like I literally was looking at the title and I found out I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a fucking HIIT workout. Like I'm like, what the hell? So I was really shocked about that it was even that. Um, and I'm still like hot from the workout that I just did. The super great thing about the workout is that it was easier this time for me to do it. So like all the stuff that I've been doing in pole, like where I'm able to hold myself up and stuff like that and do things like the martini is basically because I've been training my core. Okay. That's basically what it's been about. Okay. So that's actually been, helping and contributing to that. So during the ab and core workout today, something I noticed was, like I said, it was easier and I was shocked. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually able to keep up with this now. Like, what the hell, And it's just a really great feeling to be able to do the exercises and stuff like that. Like it's, because when I was doing it, it was super tough. But now it's like my body is letting me do this workout and stuff. And like I've mentioned in like a couple of my other lives where I talk about like my afterthoughts and stuff. Um, One of the things that I'm finding is that, there are, muscles in my core that are being activated that are like, it's like muscles that I've never really developed and they're activating, which is super cool. And I like that, I like waking up parts of my body, which is really good. I did do a leg workout yesterday. And I got to tell you guys, I was literally laying on the floor after the workout. I was laying on the floor and I did not want to get up after that leg workout because I could definitely feel it in my legs. Like I did not want to get up. Like I was laying on the floor. I think for at least maybe 5 or 10 minutes because I did not want to get up. After I was able to get up, I like got up like kind of on my knees and just kind of rested there because I didn't want to fully stand up. That's how like much I was like working my legs and stuff. So, um, you know, I'm proud of myself for really making it through these workouts and stuff, because I'm starting to see my body responding. Like in this core workout, like my core was like, it was interesting because it's like my core remembered this workout from like a month or so ago. It remembered, my muscles remembered, my body remembered. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? My body remembered this? And that's what muscle memory is when your body remembers the movements and stuff that you do when you're working out. And this also happens in dance and other like sports and different other stuff too. So, our bodies remember how we treat it and what we do. And definitely exercising for me in particular, actually helps, and I feel good after the workout. The arms workout, I'm finding that it's easier for me to do it as well. I mean, I'm more used to it, but I think it's just like a way to kind of blow off steam. It's a way to like de-stress after work, because I went to work today. It was a bit stressful. It's crazy, and coming home and doing a workout, like I feel like, man, this is awesome. And it's not easy to come home and do a workout. It's not, because, you know, for some people, they can't just do it. For me, luckily, I can come home and do a workout. But, um, you know, I feel glad that, that I felt, comfortable enough to do it. Like I felt like I had the courage within myself to do it, and proud of myself enough to do it. And I will tell you, the core workout, I will say this, guys, I did have to take breaks. And the thing about that is I did. My heart was pounding through my chest. Like, it was beating really fast and stuff. And of course, that meant I was burning calories, I was sweating and stuff. My hair is up right now because I like to keep my hair off my neck because I don't want sweat on my neck and everything. But yeah, I feel the sweat on my neck right now. But yeah, and the crazy thing is, I worked out in a dress. So this is the dress I wore to work, and I worked out in it. When I was doing my arm workout, I had my dumbbells and I was working out in a dress. It wasn't planned. It's just kind of happened, and I just kind of did it, because I just kind of felt like, hey, you know what? Why not? What's wrong with working out in a dress? Normally I'd have on like, shorts and a t-shirt or something like that, like what I'd have in pole or whatever. But what I'd wear in pole dance class. But I had this dress on. I was like, you know what? Why change? Let's just go ahead and just work out in the dress, So that's basically what I decided to do when it was random. But I'm super proud of myself for, pushing through the workout. And that's the thing about a workout, it's okay to take breaks. I took a few breaks. I took time to have some water during the ab and core workout. I took my time, and I did, if I need to stop, I stopped. And the thing is, it's about taking it at your own pace to go through a workout. You ain't got to just, bulk through it and things like that. It's about taking your time and listening to your body and what your body says. If your body says, hey, let's take a break. If you feel overheated, like me, at one point I felt pretty hot. I decided, hey, let me sit on a chair for, probably 30 seconds or so, just to kind of, just kind of catch my breath or whatever, get a drink of water. And then, I jumped back in the workout. I took probably about maybe 5 breaks throughout it. And, that's okay. The goal is getting through the workout and then taking your time. It ain't about just, if it's unbearable and just going through it, because sometimes it's better to just make it through it, but do it at your own pace. If you can't make it through a whole workout and you can only do 5 minutes, hell, do 5 minutes. At least you're moving your body and you're doing something. For me, that's what I felt like. I thought I'd only be able to do 5 minutes of it, but hey, I made it through the workout and I'm proud of myself for doing that. So, I have to say it's pretty good. During my arm workout, my left arm was popping again. So I'm going to be doing some stretches on this arm here so that I can just rest my arm and stuff and things. I'm gonna do the exercise my doctor was telling me to do, but otherwise, I think I'm gonna be good. Um, so that's a good thing, and it does feel different to do a workout after work versus doing it like in the morning, like I did that last Sunday. It is different, it feels different because like a whole day has gone by, and for some people they won't be able to get a workout in because they don't feel up to it. They're too stressed out and things, or they have things going on and they may not be able to do it. But to me, I'm just happy overall that I made it through 2 workouts today, and one of them happened to be a HIIT workout. I tried another HIIT workout, but I just didn't vibe with it. But this workout that I did, it vibed with me, and I'm very proud of myself too. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some gains when it comes to pole dancing. So it's definitely going to have some gain. Like I'm going to have gains. I know I'm going to see it, the gains and stuff. The last time I did that HIIT workout a month or so ago, I noticed that my legs were sore after with that, like the day after and a few days after that. This time I might not be as sore this time because my body has that muscle memory. So it's telling my body, hey, we need to make sure that we keep these muscles active and healthy. So, and that's the message I was trying to give to my body. Hey, we got to stay healthy and active, and we got to move. We got to move ourselves and to stay healthy. So that's pretty much what was going on with me today. It's Friday. I can't believe I made it through it, but I'm proud that I made it through it and did it at my own pace. So I'm very happy about that. So anyway, and actually there was one part of the workout I was actually smiling because I felt good about what I was doing, and I felt amazing about it. And guys, if you would have told me years ago that I'd be doing these kind of workouts, I would have thought she was crazy. I would think you were crazy. I'd be like, no way. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in and watching the video with me. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully this encourages you guys to work out in whatever way that you feel is right for you at your own pace, and know that it's okay, to do a workout. You ain't got to do the whole thing, but just work through it as best you can, and eventually you'll see gains, and you'll notice that, and you'll feel better. So anyway, thank you guys for spending time with me today. Bye.